Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Seamount4Life here with another PGA Tour 2K25 video. This morning, we have a brand new dev diary covering multiplayer and the competitive side of PGA Tour 2K25. We'll be scouring through it all, breaking it down for you guys. If you like this content, please, as always, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Thank you for all the support. Let's dive into the dev diary. All right, here we go. First frame of the dev diary. I'm not really sure which course this is. This might be one of the fictional courses here. One of the additional 18 that are added to the 27 licensed courses. Little 5 hybrid here off the tee. It looks like a fade bias, doesn't it? Perfect swing action.
Welcome back to another PGA Tour 2K25 Developer Diary episode. I'm Emily Venlingen, a senior game designer working on PGA Tour 2K25.
What's up, Emily?
Today I'm going to be sharing more on our online and competitive modes.
Love this.
Golf is a sport full of challenges where you compete.
Oh man, that looks so good. That rock wall is really cool looking. That hole is very much upgraded visually with the new game.
Against the course, the environment, conditions, and others. In PGA Tour...
Ooh. What are we at here? I like the little FedEx tee boxes. I should know this course. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments. Little driver shop, 2K driver.
2K25, we're giving you plenty of ways to do just that. Returning fans will recognize these modes, but for those that are new here...
I always hit into the rough there behind that tree.
2K25.
And G-Dog and I play.
Taking a look at a variety of...
Ah, man, you gotta love Pebble, right? You gotta love Pebble. I'm not sure which course this is. This might be another created course. I'm sure Ben could let me know here. But of course, stroke play makes a return.
Tried and true staple of golf counts the number of strokes each player takes to complete the rounds.
TPC
The
Scottsdale.
least amount of strokes wins. Stableford. Score points based on the number of strokes.
Is this TPC Sawgrass? I think is what that is. I've honestly never once played Stableford, and maybe I should. Maybe we should have like an SFRL Tour event with Stableford or something, if that's even possible, just for something different.
Taken per hole. The player with the most points at the end of
There we go. A little Sawgrass action there in the background.
the round wins. Matchplay. A 1v1
Course is that? Is it the Valero? I think it is.
format where the lowest score on the hole earns a point, and the player with the most points...
Oh, it's TPC San Antonio, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Somebody just subbed to YouTube. Thank you for that.
Skins. A wagers format where the goal is to win the most skins by having the best score on the hole. There are options to wager currency or points.
See, I do like some different wager options there. I'm not sure what points means exactly, but hopefully they have more high-end wagering. Like, I understand how that could get a little squirrely, but it would be nice maybe if there were some other options there for the skins games. Especially like in the last 6 months of the game. I had like 100K VC in 2K23, and it's just going to sit there and burn. So it would be cool to play some skins games, some high-end skins games with the guys, you know what I mean?
PGA Tour 2K25 also includes a selection of 2v2 team formats. 4-ball, a mode where 2 teams of players compete against each other. Each player plays their own ball through the round, and the team's number of strokes is based on the lower scoring teammate.
You know, it's funny. As many times as I've played alt shots, I've never ever played 4-ball. But I don't know why that is, because 4-ball, outside of just taking a little longer, seems like it would be a lot of fun. I feel like typically when I do 4-player stuff, we just do asynchronous stroke play.
Lowest scoring team takes the hole as a point,
Or
and the
alt
team
shots.
with the most points at the end of the round wins. Scramble. This 2v2 mode lets each team decide which of their shots was better and play from that location.
Very cool. So I will say this, when we had our sit down with the devs, Apex Hound asked them to add a 2-player stroke-based scramble. And they seem to be pretty receptive to it. That doesn't mean it's going to be added to the game or anything, but they seemed to acknowledge that that would be a cool idea. That way, you know, we could do like the breaking 50, breaking 60 type stuff that we see in the IRL YouTube world. Like Bryson, for instance, does that with his guests. So Who knows? You know, we planted the seed, so maybe that ends up happening. Maybe even this cycle. That would be very cool. It kind of felt like their answer was, well, we already have Scramble, so at least we're a few steps in that direction, but who knows what that would look like under the hood.
The lowest number of strokes per hole counts towards the final score, and the lowest scoring team wins. Alternate shot, a popular 2v2 format.
This is the best shot. This is the best mode in any golf game. Oh, we get a cat fly by here. Anything happens when we're just recording, you know what I mean?
Where players take turns playing a shared ball with their partner until the hole is reached.
Ooh, I don't know what course that was. Oh, it's Pinehurst. This is definitely Pinehurst. It looks fantastic.
The lowest scoring team on the hole earns a point. The team with the most points wins the match. Divot Derby.
Love that tap in.
Fast-paced mode.
Nice. Divot Derby returns, you guys. We will absolutely be playing Divot Derby on my channel again. I mean, we got to just cross our fingers, hope that the servers hold out, because that was one of the bigger issues in 23. Once they added crossplay, which was fantastic, it was a lot easier to get full lobbies, but we definitely ran into some server issues when we started getting above 12 to 15 people. So hopefully they got that all figured out, because I honestly think Divot Derby could be a very fun mode, especially now that you have the quests that are going to pull people into it on a daily basis, both even Topgolf to a certain point. But Divot Derby is, I think, an underappreciated mode in this game, and I think it's something that could be a ton of fun if it works all the time. And now that we're getting people funneled into it with some of the quests, the daily and weekly quests, it could be populated and a ton of fun. In fact, I was hoping they would add ranked Divot Derby. So maybe that's something they could do down the way if there's enough support for it.
Where up to 20 players race to the pin as quickly as possible. There is no stroke count. Just get to the hole as quickly
Yeah, this is
as
basically
possible to avoid elimination.
golf.
Only one golfer can be at the top.
Golf Battle Royale is what that is.
For those that are ready to take on a challenge, ranked matchmaking is back for PGA Tour 2K25, having been introduced post-launch in PGA Tour 2K23. Players can compete in solo 1v1 or duos 2v2 matchmaking play.
Yeah, there we go. So remember, this is swing stick only. Swing stick only. No more 3-click in ranked. Again, we did ask them and kind of have a conversation around this. They said they're pretty nimble with the playlists. And so it's not going to be outside the realm of possibility if they get a few months in and they see numbers that support it, or they see different reasons to maybe either alter the playlists or maybe add a 3-click. I don't see a scenario where they would mix them again. I just don't feel like that's what they want to do again. But there is a scenario I'd imagine on the table where they could add a separate playlist for 3-click players if they deem it necessary.
Make your way up the tiers to Condor, the highest tier, and reach the top of the leaderboards.
And this was very well done, in my opinion. I wasn't a huge kind of ranked player in terms of wanting to play it when they announced it. I was more excited about the crossplay than I was about the ranked, but I ended up really enjoying the ranked modes, both solo, but mainly duo with G-Dog. But either way, I liked how they did it all. I liked how they went from bogey to Condor with the 3 tiers. I thought that was all done really, really well. I really hope that they lean into maybe better rewards. And, you know, sometimes going between seasons was a little odd with like the placement matches. So maybe a little more transparency there on exactly what's happening when you're getting placed. But I'm very excited to hop back into this, especially knowing that it's just swing stick. I think that'll be very, very good.
Gain rating by winning matches and secure.
Oh, actually, let's go back. I'm curious what these rewards were.
Gain rating by winning matches and...
Okay, so Ranked Tours promotion rewards. So we got 25 VC, 25, 25, 25. We get, that's flight for a ball consumable. We got some shoes coming in, some swag. Oh, you know what this is? Are those Eagle shoes? I think they are Eagle. So I like this, you know. They started doing this in Ranked where I had like a Condor hat and Condor shoes. And I think there was a Condor jacket as well. And then they just stopped doing it. And I was bummed because at some point I wanted an entire Condor outfit and it never happened. So maybe now that they have a full cycle to kind of lean into the ranked and know that it's coming, we know we have these 5 seasons at least, all that stuff here at launch. Hopefully they can kind of lean in and we can get some different swag for ranked. And it looks like right here, it looks like we've got, I think these are the Eagle ones. And I don't know what these look like the same logo, don't they? The blue and the green. So I'm not sure what that is. Maybe there's some sort of tier system, but I could be wrong with all that. I thought maybe those were like Eagle rank, and this would be like Albatross or something. But they're both 3 stars, so I guess we'll find out. But I don't mind this. This is good. Evo tools seem to be pretty valuable, and then obviously any VC you can get, especially early on, will be a big deal.
Secure promotions to higher tiers.
Yeah, so that's Eagle. So I wonder if maybe you get both the shoe and so Eagle is purple. So I wonder what. So that looks like Eagle. I wonder what this is. Huh.
Winning matches and secure promotions to higher tiers. Lose matches and be demoted to lower tiers.
So par is the 1 star. Eagle's the 3 star.
Don't worry if you're demoted though. Everyone loves a good comeback story. Receive promotion rewards.
Maybe this answers our question. Rare, body type B, which I think is the female body type. And then we've got, yeah. Doesn't really say what it is. I mean, again, this looks like the Eagle badge. Promotion 150. So this is how many points you have. It looks like you're still in par though. And then demotion. Oh, that's cool. It tells you when your next promotion is and when your next demotion is and then what you have. That's what I'm assuming this looks like. So it tells you how many points you need to promote, what you're currently at, and then how many points you would demote. Huh. That's interesting. Okay.
For reaching new tiers and participation rewards for playing. There's lots of exciting rewards to be released.
Okay, here we go. Ranked Tours participation. Very good. A legendary glove for Ranked Tours. That's cool. And then some jeans. That's a better spin. I think that's a spin consumable for the ball. And then looks like some legendary outfits. So, okay, that's cool. I'm happy that we're seeing some. I mean, look, I'm not going to do backflips over a glove or whatever, but I just like seeing legendary stuff coming out of some of these ranked rewards screens.
Season to show off your skill. Remember though, to
power fitting. All right, so it looks like here, if you get, you actually get fittings and different things for going up tiers and ranks. So that's cool too. You can actually get some more rewards, which I guess was pretty similar in 2K23 as well.
compete in ranked matchmaking rounds, the settings will automatically be set to pro difficulty, and you will only be able to use
default
the
pro. So I do believe too, and I should have probably looked at this, but the default pro is a little bit different in 2K25 than it was in 23. I think some of the provision stuff has been turned off. Again, I should have looked at this before I recorded, but I'm pretty sure it's a little bit of a different setup than it was in 23. Online Societies. They're crossplay now. It's so
Online
good.
Societies are social clubs users can create and join. Members can participate in a season of events and play at their own pace asynchronously. The schedule of events can be put together by the owner of the society or delegated to those with admin privileges. Within PGA Tour 2K25, we've added cross-platform play to societies.
So good.
Users can play together in the same society on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam.
I mean, this is so massive, you guys. This is easily one of the better things they've added outside of like the water drop, and there's a number of other things, the graphics overhaul. So, but cross-platform societies is going to be so huge. Again, we're going to have multiple S4L Tour societies that I'm going to run. I'm going to have one that's going to be matching the TGC Tours setup, whatever they end up going with. I'm going to have a second one that's a lower tier. That's going to be kind of a pro level. That's going to be closer to ranked. I don't know if I'm going to exactly mirror ranked, but it's going to be real close to ranked. So we're going to have a high tier S4L Tour and a lower tier just for accessibility. I got a ton of feedback and a ton of people that would message me saying that they really loved the S4L Tour. They wanted to be more of a part of it and they wanted to play it, but they just weren't to that skill level. They didn't really want to play on the TGC Tour settings, which I totally understand. And so I'm excited that we're going to have one for the TGC Tour crowd and then another one for people that are looking for more of kind of that ranked difficulty.
So now you can team up or take on any of your friends. Listening to feedback from the community, we've incorporated additional admin features to make it easier for societies.
This
to
is
manage
so
their
big, you
community
guys.
and
Huge.
create a welcoming space for everyone. This includes
the admin tools were such a pain in the previous games. I'm so excited that they are adding different things here. This one's big here, being able to not only clear your message board, but just simply disable it. Most people on my message boards were fine, but you know, every once in a while you get people in there that were spouting off nonsense or you know, promoting their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So being able to come in here and actually admin stuff is huge.
it's more control over the society message board, such as removing posts, and more control over admin privileges. Give an admin full access to create and edit events or only social moderation.
So this is huge because I heard a bunch from people that had admins running the societies on different consoles. Now we're not going to have to do that anymore, but one of the big complaints was if I owned the society and I gave my admin rights over to somebody to run the society, only I could name the society like events, and then people couldn't go in and edit those or change them or name them. So it was kind of they could only do so much on the admin side. It sounds like based on that sentence alone, that is going to be completely gone. So it sounds like the admins are going to have a lot more access, a lot more control. That's going to be absolutely massive. I know USN for sure asked me directly about this, so that's pretty cool that they added that in. That was a huge problem for him and his society that he was running. One other thing too, and I forget if they go over this in this video, but you can also now search members of your society by name. You can just go into your members area, you hit a button to search, you type in their name, and you can now find them, and then you can, you know, ban them or, you know, admin them, however you need to access or why you're accessing, but you can simply search for them. This is absolutely massive for somebody who has a couple thousand people in my societies. It can sometimes be a long day to just sift through page after page after page that's not in alphabetical order, looking for a specific person in your society. So thank you, HB, for adding these admin tools. They are much appreciated.
Access. We've also added a live play feature, so society members can play events simultaneously.
Yes, so huge, you guys. So this was back, I think it was in TGC 2019 and before. And then in 2K21, it was kind of there, but not quite to the point of how good it was in TGC 2019. And then in 2K23, it just disappeared. So thank you guys for bringing this back. This is going to be awesome, being able to play with my friends in society rounds, all live, all counting at the same time. This is absolutely fantastic, whether that's using jumping into a lobby and people can join and then teeing off together, or whether you're doing cross-platform stuff, you can use the room codes again for that.
Finally, we brought back the Society Bank to allow societies to accumulate and distribute currency rewards to.
Interesting. Okay, so this was something that was in previous games. They took it out of 23. I don't remember if it was in 21 or not, but this will be cool. I might end up, maybe we don't start the S4L tour taking money from people when they join an event. Maybe we wait a few months for people to like actually have a ton of VC, and maybe we do like a 10 VC entry or something, and maybe we start getting pools of VC, so that way we can have bigger events down the road where we can give away tons of VC, like from majors and things like that. But this is very, very cool. So I'm excited they brought this back.
Event participants collect VC from entry fees or donations and add bonus.
What's this say? Oh, that's right. You can just simply donate. Very cool. So maybe that's it. Maybe we just ask for donations and people sometimes will donate, or maybe we do it per event. I don't know. I'll think that one out.
First payouts for event winners. The more you play, the more exciting the final payout looks.
Ranked tours, you guys. Hell yes.
Brand new to PGA Tour 2K25. Ranked Tours approves upon our 2K official society.
This is so good, right? So it's got Master, it's got Pro, it's got Pro-Am, it's got daily tournaments and weekly tournaments. So the dailies are 18 holes. The weeklies are 4 rounds over the week. And I don't know when the week starts or ends. I'm sure we'll find that out once we get the game in our hands. And the caveat here too is, remember, swing stick only, except on Pro-Am difficulties. The Pro-Am tournaments are, for ranked tours, are open swing type, whereas the Master and the Pro dailies and weeklies are swing stick only.
Giving more options to play how you want, earn in-game rewards, and ways to
Ooh, let's go back to that. What do we got here? Ranked promotion. Okay. So you get a consumable ball and then some VC.
Rewards and ways to progress. Ranked Tours contains daily and weekly seasonal events.
But I was gonna see what courses those were. Don't know which one that is. This one's obviously. Oh, never mind. It's the Valero Texas Open. It looks like because it's highlighting it, huh?
Tours contains daily
Oh, it had already switched over to it. Hang on. Let's see if we can.
options to play how you want, earn in-game rewards, and ways to progress. Ranked
Oh, it just barely missed. All right, it's not that important.
Tours contains daily and weekly seasonal
So that's nice.
events.
It is two
While
different
the PGA Tour
courses,
season
which is
in
cool.
full swing, weekly events will follow the PGA Tour schedule.
That's very cool. Obviously, we don't have all the courses, but just being able to like watch the one in real life, and then jump into the game and play that tournament that week, assuming it's in the game.
Make sure to come back each week to compete live in these events. Similar to ranked matchmaking, Ranked Tours uses the same tier structure from Bogey to Condor.
Oh, okay. I was curious how they would do this. So it does seem like it's their own version of the TGC Tours. I don't think it's quite as in-depth as what they do there, but it seems like the framework and the general structure of it is very close.
Earn promotions to higher tiers by earning merits. Place low and lose merits and get demoted.
Okay, well that is almost
Compare
directly
your rank
from
to
it.
others on the seasonal merit leaderboard. The better you
Got it. Okay, so you rank high, you get merits. You rank low, you lose merits. And then the merits determine which flights and tiers you're in. Very cool.
play, the larger the merit and currency payouts. Earn plenty of rewards each.
Okay. This is similar to what we saw earlier. So again, I do like that. I see a lot of legendary stuff and things that were going to be more valuable in these ranked areas. And I really hope that continues through the life cycle. And of course that they add a bunch of stuff, not only through the clubhouse passes, but they continue to, pile on the rewards here. Ideally, they do a bunch of cosmetic stuff that like has different like ranked tour tiers and things. Like that would be very cool. And maybe they're going to do that
season just by participating. Players can expect ranked tours
Emery Beach
to have events for a variety of skill levels, with options to play events on a range of difficulty settings and swing inputs.
Final score of 61 on the round.
As you can see, there's lots of ways to play and
So we got ranked duos here.
compete with others in multiplayer modes of PGA Tour 2K25.
1v1.
A great round of golf is one spent with your friends. So we're excited to provide you with new opportunities to do just that.
And there we go. Another Dev Diary in the books, February 28th. Cannot wait. All right, there we have it. A deep dive look at the multiplayer and competitive modes in PGA Tour 2K25. I am extremely excited for the 2K Tours, and I'm very much looking forward to the online societies, the crossplay. I'm very excited for all these things. I'm happy that they're able to do all this in this game. What are you guys looking for? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Love making this content for you guys. Thank you for all the support, and we will see you in the next PGA Tour 2K25 video. Cheers.